This week on We Are Rhonda, the Rhondas make a few phone calls and discuss Jewish kerfuffles, vegetarian entrees, and the urge to just drive. Last week, we helped Taylor, who left us this warm message. Thanks, Taylor. Welcome to episode 11, My Father, My Husband.
Hello and welcome to
We Are Rhonda, an advice and lifestyle podcast. What? Okay.
Eli!
Advice and lifestyle podcast for Rhondas by Rhondas. I'm Rhonda.
I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Rhonda.
Wait, can we try and say it all at the same time?
Hello
and
welcome to We Are Rhonda, an advice and lifestyle show for Rhondas by Rhondas. I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Rhonda.
That's fun.
And today we're coming to you from the parking lot of our local Hy-Vee grocery store, where we are ringing in the new spring season by participating in the Hasta La Vista flower sale.
Where we say hasta la vista to winter and buy a whole bunch of hostas at 80% off.
I've never been to Hy-Vee, so I'm gonna follow you guys on this journey.
Eli, you are gonna love Hy-Vee.
It's a place where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Can we play that song?
Where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Hy-Vee.
Shop Hy-Vee. Shop Hy-Vee.
Spring has sprunked. Come enjoy some of our fresh cut meats and our hostas.
All at the same time and on the same plate.
Does your family love soda?
Well, so do we.
Why not fill up the pool with soda this season?
And also fill up your kids.
Check for the coupon in this week's sampler. Are you old? Do you like to sit around for hours? Come enjoy our Hy-Vee marketplace. Please, no homeless people. Don't forget to tip your waiters. If somebody's not smiling at you when you walk down the aisle, your trip is free. And they get fired. This spring, get Hy-Vee positive.
Oh.
There's a Hy-Vee positive smile in every Hy-Vee positive aisle.
Oh, it makes me so sad because I adore Hy-Vee. It's like my child. I watched it grow. I raised it from a little boy.
And you walk in that boy almost every week.
I do.
Pulling out the same shit, dumping the same amount of change.
Hy-Vee is the reason why I am Rhonda. And I don't give a shit about anything.
Oh, this is like your backstory, like your superhero backstory.
When I was 15, I was working in the deli section, and the guy who was the main chef, like the head chef cook of Hy-Vee, was making a bowl of pasta salad, and he was drinking a big old thing of Coke full of ice and drink, and he spilled the entire thing into the vat of pasta salad that he was making, and then he just goes, whatever, and mixed it all in. It was at that moment that I was like, oh my God, nothing matters. I think about that day a lot, and
Wow.
it gives me hope.
You're like Spider-Man.
Speaking of Spider-Man and Hy-Vee, Michelle, can you tell us a little bit about crawling through the ceiling?
Like Spider-Woman. Yeah, we had like a gang of people who would just kind of dick off at work. And it was okay because the managers liked us. So we could kind of do whatever we wanted. I was there for a long time, so I kind of got to know everyone and I kind of ran every department in a way. Sometimes we would just get the gang together and go to the back of the store in like the storage room, and there was a ladder that led into the ceilings, and we would just go up in there from the back of the store and see how far we could get to the front of the store. And one kid actually got all the way to the very front of the store where the front wall was and where the pharmacy was, and he fell through the ceiling tiles into the pharmacy and just landed like in between the aisles of pills. And then another kid fell in through the deli ceiling, so where the people were eating.
Can you imagine just being at a grocery store
And an employee falls through the ceiling.
They have to wear khakis and like a white shirt, right?
And a tie or a bow tie.
And so they're unmistakable.
Oh, yeah. That was a good time. Back in the olden days.
I want to call your old manager.
Greg.
When does Hy-Vee close?
They're open 24/7.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the closest Hy-Vee to you?
There's one on every side of me.
Oh my God, we're making this call.
Hy-Vee, this is Maddie. How may I help you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty okay.
That is a Rhonda for sure. Things got a little too real for Betty. A little too intimate.
Call the waterfront one. And then you have to call the Altoona one because that's the one I worked at.
Thank you for calling your waterfront Hy-Vee. This is Emily. How may I help you?
Hi, Emily. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
What can I do for you?
Just wanted to know what you're up to.
Just at work.
Oh, that's really cool. I mean, I used to work at Hy-Vee, so it's pretty neat.
Oh my god, this is getting weird.
Crazy.
Right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
How are the hostas?
The what?
The hostas? Like the Hasta La Vista special?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know we were having a special, to be honest.
Wow. I'm sorry. The hostas are coming soon, so you gotta Vista them eventually.
Okay.
Like Hasta La Vista, you know?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, have a good night or afternoon.
You too.
Bye.
Eli, what the
She was so
I
sweet.
couldn't. She was so sweet.
I love her. I'm going to go say hi to her right now. Bye, guys.
see ya.
Wait, what was the one that used to work at?
In Altoona, ask for Greg
Okay.
and then ask him to tell you a joke. He won't. He doesn't tell jokes.
What's his name?
Greg? Oh God. Don't ask for Greg. Don't ask for Greg. Don't do it. I want him to like me. Please don't do it.
For calling Altoona Hy-Vee, this step, how may I help you?
Hi, do you know a Greg?
Greg?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is he there?
He is not. He's our HR manager.
Oh, great. Okay, so could you leave him a message?
No.
Sure. Give me just
Sure.
a sec here. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm a longtime friend, and I just wanted him to know that if he could tell me a joke sometime soon, that would be great.
Okay, you're a longtime friend?
Yeah. I wish I had his number. I just don't have his number right now.
Hang on a second. Wish you could tell me a joke?
Yeah. And I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. It's going to make his day.
Hang on a second. Is he here today?
Wait, she's asking somebody.
What's his hours tomorrow?
She does not want to leave this message. She wants you to call back when he's here.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Oh my God. Please do not let this trace back to me. I want Greg to like me. What is this hold music?
Okay, he is off tomorrow, but he's back Thursday at 5 a.m.
Oh, awesome. I might just stop by in the store then.
Okay.
That sounds great. Thank you so much. What was your name?
Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much.
bet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
I love how Iowans, they go, bye-bye.
Oh my God. Oh
Everyone's so sweet.
my God.
Michelle, are you okay? What's going on? What's going on
I'm
in
so
your
sweaty.
climate?
My biggest fear in life is that Greg won't like me.
Wait, who's Greg?
The guy you just left a message for.
Apparently he's HR manager. How do you know Greg?
He was my manager when I worked there. I'm glad he got a promotion. He used to just be like a shift manager.
Oh, nice.
Well, now he has to tell jokes.
No, he does not tell jokes, but he's the funniest person I know.
Let's do another prank call.
Oh, this is a prank call episode.
Is there a Chuck E. Cheese that's open?
I'll call Chuck E. Cheese.
Call Chuck E. Cheese and ask what they're going to do with their automatrons.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Have a magical day at Chuck E. Cheese's in West Des Moines on 22nd Street. For instructions in English, press 1. Para las instrucciones en español, marque 2. Have the best party ever at Chuck E. Cheese's. The birthday star package is $13.99.
It only costs $13.99 to throw a party.
The star package is
Oh, my
our
God.
basic
You
party
could throw a party
package.
for yourself.
All children receive 2 slices of a 1-topping pizza.
And that gets
a
every kid
complimentary
2 slices of
refill,
pizza.
And 30 play
Wow,
points.
for real?
What?
The package includes a table reserved and decorated with Chuck E. Cheese table cover,
It's so
3
cheap.
helium balloons, and plates for 2 hours. You will also receive a dedicated server. to
Dude,
serve you
just
and your
let
guests.
me talk to you.
Complimentary printable invitation. Remember, prices may vary based on restaurant location or day of the week. To reserve your party now, press 1. For information about our
thank
party
you.
specials, press...
I want that personal touch.
You know that Chuck E. Cheese's has always been a great place for
Holy
kids to have fun.
shit.
Made
A lot of
improvements
talking,
to
not
make
much
sure moms and
listening.
services,
I think this episode should be about getting our sponsors.
Yeah.
including our Cali
Ask if they'd be
jalapeno
interested in
pizza.
sponsoring a
Made with
podcast.
fresh Don't forget about our wings, bone-in or boneless.
Bone in.
Buffalo and sweet chili.
Bone in.
Please,
Nice.
any appetite.
On Chuck E. Cheese, this is Edna. How may I help you?
Hi there. My name's Michelle. I just have a few questions. Actually, a lot of things. First off, I did hear that your animatrons were going to be decommissioned. Is that true in your store?
In certain stores, they are, but I don't know in this particular store. We still don't have any notes that they are. But I can give you the number to call and verify that.
There's a number?
Usually they'll put us a note on here on each door, but this one I don't have any stores yet. I mean, I don't have
sure.
no notes yet.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. I was interested in purchasing them. I don't know if they were going to do any sort of auctioning off of those, or have you heard, do
okay.
you know anything about that?
Let me give you that number.
Sure.
That's 555
Okay.
555 555
Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. And then,
All right.
are you at the actual location then?
I'm at the reservation office in Texas.
Oh, okay. I was also wondering if there were limits on beverage purchases for adult beverages.
It's unlimited drinks.
It is, okay.
You're damn right.
Then is there also potentially a phone number or a department that you could transfer me to about sponsorships? I have a podcast and I was looking for some sort of sponsorship through Chuck E. Cheese.
No, but I can give you the guest relations number to call and you can ask.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking for the right direction here.
It's 1-888-888-8883.
Oh my God, what a sweetheart. Ask her her name.
That is perfect. Thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guys, we got this in the bag.
Unlimited drinks, babies.
The drinks are unlimited.
The drinks never stop flowing, ma'am. That alcohol train is chugging.
I feel like if we put this out there in the universe, we'll get some sponsorship. So I'm just gonna call Casper.
You can't just call Casper.
Watch me.
Hello. Thanks for calling Casper.
Oh, are you getting a person?
Thanks for calling Casper. This is Heather
What?
speaking. How can I help?
Hi, Heather. I was just wondering if there's someone I can get in contact with regarding sponsorships.
Right now it's 8:30 in our East Coast office, so no one's in the office here, but you can email us at support@casper.com and we'll forward it to the appropriate team.
Oh, right on. Does your office happen to be in New York City?
It is, yes.
Oh, great, because I'm just in New York City. So I run a radio show, and we were just looking for sponsors. And I'm glad you gave me this information. And the email I could use.
She already gave it to you at
that's
support.
Oh,
support@casper.com.
yeah.
And then it's okay. It's getting late. You email there, and then we will just siphon it off to the appropriate team. And if there's any interest on their end, they'll be sure to reach out to you.
Yeah. They'll probably definitely be interested. Can I get your name?
Sure. My name's Heather.
Nice to meet you, Heather. Oh, and you said it at the beginning of the call. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Don't even worry about it.
All right.
So
well,
fucking creepy,
thank you
Eli.
so much, Heather.
You're welcome. Have a
Yeah, I
great
look
night.
forward to working with you.
All right, yes, send that email over and make sure it gets to the team.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, have a great night.
You too.
Thanks.
She just got... I feel the shivers that just ran down her spine.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Why was that so
I
uncomfortable?
forgot her name. I forgot the email.
You forgot that she gave you the email 4 seconds after she gave you the email.
I was just so focused on what I was going to say next and just, putting my best foot forward with our potential sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Casper Mattress.
Not yet.
This episode might be brought to you by Casper Mattress.
And Chuck E. Cheese.
And Chuck E. Cheese. And
Should we call Charmin?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called Charmin.
This is like the forming up of the Avengers. Like we're calling back on all our old friends. We're gonna form this.
Wait, I want to call
team.
Miracle Whip.
How do you do that?
I'm calling Miracle Whip. I'm calling them.
I'm calling Miracle Whip, guys.
I'm calling them. Miracle Whip phone number.
So I know you guys don't support me on this, but can I call Applebee's?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
They don't even provide. I mean, Miracle Whip doesn't provide their phone number. Oh wait, I have to call Kraft. Okay, I'm calling.
Thank you for calling the Kraft Heinz Company's Consumer Center.
Oh, I'm a consumer center for Kraft Heinz.
If you would like to speak with one of our representatives, our office is currently closed.
No.
For delicious recipes, cooking tips, and more, please visit
Maybe I
our
can leave a
website
message.
at craftrecipes.com.
They hung up on me.
Oh my gosh. Guess we're not getting Miracle Whip anytime soon.
Piece of shit. I was going to ask for the Miracle Whip department. Hi, can I please speak with Miracle Whip?
Okay, I got Applebee's.
Apple greens.
Within 40 seconds, it's Vanessa speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, my name's Michelle, and I'm just trying to let you know that I'm going to be missing my shift today.
Oh my God.
Michelle?
For Applebee's?
Yeah, yes. This is the Applebee's 50th Street, right?
No, this is 40 seconds.
Oh, sorry, wrong store. Let me call 50th Street.
Can you call like a place that hasn't gotten pranked 1,000 times? Like
Like a funeral home?
no.
Oh,
An Applebee's
no.
like in Nashville, Tennessee or something.
Okay. No, what's another sponsor that we have?
Yeah, who else have we mentioned on this show?
Denny's.
Denny's. Donald, do you want to handle Denny's?
I don't want to do Denny's. They're already probably understaffed and overworked. Okay, I'm calling Applebee's Nashville.
If McDonald's doesn't call their headquarters pounder with cheese, I'm killing myself.
How can I help you?
Hi, I was just calling to ask about. I just have a weird question. Maybe you can help me with it.
Okay.
Okay, it was not that weird. I had an idea for the.
I'm a little scared now.
Don't be scared. It's not a. It's not like a. Okay, it's not that weird. But like I had an idea for your menu, and I know this is a very strange call at the beginning, but why don't you guys call your appetizers appletizers?
I don't know.
Is that not a good? That's not a good pun.
Oh, no, it might be.
It might. Really?
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Just a second.
If she's gonna, are you gonna confirm if it's good or not? I feel like this might actually get changed tonight.
You like to go order?
Hello?
Huh? Hey, would you like place to go order?
Place it to go order. No, I was just wondering why you don't call your appetizers appletizers.
Oh, you must be bored. Have a good night.
Oh. I'm not though.
What a bitch. Who does that?
Applebee's. Also, we got 2 Heathers tonight.
Heathers are running the night shift.
Wow.
Oh gosh, Heather. Bless up to Heathers.
I'm calling McDonald's headquarters.
We are currently closed.
Oh.
We'll help you.
Hey,
We're
Ronald,
open
does
from
the
7 a.m. to
carpet
7 p.m.
match the drapes?
Fire engine red, baby.
Can you look up Cleveland, Ohio? Where's the Chuck E. Cheese?
It's in Parma, Ohio.
Parma?
Yep.
Parma.
901. Hi, thanks for calling Dave & Buster's. Can I put you on hold, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Wait, you called Dave & Buster's? Why do you need to know the Parma shops?
He has a secret up his sleeve.
What is he got in mind? He's gonna rock their brains out of their ears. Oh my god, this is generic hold music. I hear this 40 times a day. And I dance to it every time. What's the John Cena theme? Because every time I hear it, it's like John Cena. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then it transforms into The Price is Right before my very ears.
It's called The Time Is Now.
It's called The Price is Right. It works so perfectly. It happens so often. Basically, every song will transform into the Price is Right theme song if I give it enough leeway in my brain. Oh.
Hi, thanks for calling Dave & Buster's. This is Christina. How may I help you?
Hi, Christina. This is Greg, general manager over at Chuck E. Cheese in Nassau. I was wondering if I've got about 4 or 5 animatronics that corporate is decommissioning, and I was just wondering if you guys might want them.
I will
on the line to take that? That way
Sure.
I can answer that for you.
Okay.
You said your name was Greg from where one more time?
From Nassau.
All right, hold on 1 second.
From Nassau? Where's Nassau? Bahamas?
I can't remember the name of the place.
It's Parma. Parma. Just change it to Parma.
Yeah.
But give them our number. Give them our voice line number so that they can leave a voicemail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, my God, yes. Oh, shit. Yeah. Do you need the number?
Yes.
Thank you for holding. This is Desiree. Can I help you?
Hi there. This is Greg from
Parma.
Parma, the Parma Chuck E. Cheese. Got about 4 or 5 animatronics that corporate is having us decommission here by the end of April. And I was just wondering if you guys would want them. I have permission to give, a pretty good deal on them. Is that something that you guys have even considered incorporating into?
So that's actually all through our amusements manager.
Okay.
He's here. He's only here Monday through Friday in the morning till 3.
Sure.
So if you want to call back.
Yeah. Are you familiar with? I'm sorry. Are you familiar with the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic line, the bandstand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to get rid of them, and it's pretty.
He'll probably want them, honestly, but yeah, it's all up to him. He makes that decision himself.
Oh, you think he would want them? Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, is
so,
it okay?
His name is. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, his name is Ken, and he's here 11:30 to 3 tomorrow. If you want to call back around then and just ask for him, but he usually deals with all that. But he probably would be very interested in that.
Okay, can I leave my number for you that I can be reached at during that time? I've got a pretty busy shift at that time, but if he could call me back if he's interested in these animatronics.
Yeah. The only thing is I'm not here tomorrow, so I can leave it, but I don't know if he'll get it.
Sure, no problem. I will try to call back in the next. I'm just afraid of playing phone tag forever, because these things have got to go, like I said, and also I have a feeling that they're pretty they're going to be snatched up pretty quick. Anyway, my number is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 515-957 1796.
1796.
If you could just leave that, I would really appreciate it. And if he's interested, have him call me. And then, Greg.
Greg. Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot. Pleasure talking to you, and have a good rest of the night.
All right. Thanks. You too.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, please. Ken. Call
she
us,
said
Ken.
He'll probably want them. What?
Oh, Ken's a real sicko. He's definitely going to want those. That's what I heard.
Imagine if we get Ken calling in. Yo, I really want these 5 animatronics.
Oh, God. I don't want to break his heart, but he probably is a sicko.
That's a dark thing that Dave and Buster's
That's a really weird,
might be into. It's like
he's going to use them for target practice.
Yeah, displaying the effigies of their competitors.
Let's get out of this this high V where we've just taken to calling other people the entire time that we've been here.
Okay, so we actually got a voicemail. I don't even know if we can offer this individual any advice.
We can certainly try. We're here to do our best.
All right, here we go. From Anonymous.
Hey there, Rhondas. I've got a little bit of a kerfuffle for you guys. I have accepted an invitation to my boss's Passover Seder without knowing that I'd be the youngest one there. And as per Jewish tradition, the youngest one has to recite the 4 questions. 4 questions are quite long, and you kind of need to have just come from Hebrew school to know them well, to be able to perform them well. So it's a pretty annoying thing. In addition, this boss is trying to set me up with a younger woman. And I don't want to be set up with this woman, but I do want her to come to Seder, because then I will not have to recite the 4 questions anymore. Give me some help, Rhonda. What you got?
Oh my God. This is a kerfuffle. So I did some Googling because I wanted to know the questions, and they're pretty good. It's kind of like poetry, basically, but it's like, why is everything different on this day, basically? And then why is it different in this way? Why do we eat bread like this? Why is our meat cut a certain way? This is actually an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I can see all of this happening. to Larry David. There's multiple problems that this question asker has right now. One, tradition says that the youngest person has to recite these 4 questions. He will be the youngest person unless... 2, this woman who his boss is trying to set him up with, if she goes, she will be the youngest. But then he's in the situation where he like has to spend time with this person that maybe he doesn't want to spend time with. I feel like that actually may just solve it, because he doesn't have to go out with this person.
I don't know what Jewish tradition is like. Maybe if you go to the Seder, you're like
your life partners
betrothed.
then.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't think that that's a thing. What if he goes to talk to this girl? You know, you just say, oh, that was a really great job that you did at the Manish Tana. What did I say it was called? The Manish Tana. That was beautiful. And then he could just say, funny thing, my boss, he's just being Danny. He thought it'd be cool if we talked and if we hit it off or whatever. He's crazy. And just like blow it off like that. Like he's crazy.
That sounds like interest to me.
Does it?
Yeah.
I think it's like blowing it off like, what a joke. That guy.
Okay, how about this?
I can't believe him.
Hey, my boss said that you and I look like brother and sister and act a lot like we're related.
And then start asking her relatives' names. Oh, wait. Did you say you had an Aunt Ethel? I have a great grandma Ethel.
Are we still trying to get this man out of this dinner or like get him on a date with his aunt?
No. This is the most complex question we've received.
None of us, to my knowledge, are Jewish.
Not even a little.
Not even a little either.
But I ended up accidentally signing up for a Jews at Iowa University mailing list. And you cannot get off this mailing list. I have tried.
Wow.
It's an impossible mailing list to unsubscribe from. And not only that, they hunt you down and they find your address. And during Passover, they will come knock on your door and give you treats.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was in my dorm room getting a knock. As I normally do, I creep over to the eye hole and I see this rabbi. And I'm like, I cannot talk to a rabbi. Not right now.
Not today, Rabbi.
That was not what I was expecting. It was so much at that moment. I held my breath and I waited for this rabbi to leave. And then like 2 hours later, when I'd calmed down, I opened my door to go to the restroom. I was pretty sure he was gone. And I see at the foot of my door this triangular pastry. This was a delicious pastry, by the way. I was so afraid to eat it, I brought it in.
You ate a floor pastry?
Mm-hmm. It was on a napkin. A pastry and a Diet Coke. I don't know why it was a Diet Coke.
Aw, because it's kosher.
Are they?
Is it?
I don't know. It was a kosher cola.
This was in the early days of Facebook. That's the only way that I think this rabbi could have gotten my address, because people used to put everything on Facebook. But I was so afraid, because if he got my address from Facebook, then he knew what I looked like.
Right.
And I would see him around town because he was very visible. He had a big family, and I would always hide behind a bush whenever I'd see him. I'm like, but I wanted more of that pastry, whatever it was. I have no idea. I think this might have been the best pastry I've ever eaten, probably because it was forbidden.
So let me give you my forbidden pastry opinion. Just get in your car and drive. Drive. Don't look back. When you find yourself driving by some neon sign on the side of the highway, there's a big red apple just shining over the road, glaring in your eyes. You don't know what you're doing because you're dazed. You don't know where you are. But you pull over and you step inside to this neighborhood bar. You sit down. You look at that menu, you see
Oh my God. No.
2 for $20. And you talk to that lady or man and you tell them, I want the Brew Pub pretzels and a white chocolate blondie. You won't be with friends. You won't be with people who actually want to be with you, but you also would be avoiding the awkward situation of actually having to speak these questions and answer them.
That did not solve anything.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
maybe
I have an idea now. Hold on.
Oh, Donald's calling the Jewish headquarters.
The Jewish help hotline.
All I'm saying is that 2 for $20 is better than 4 questions.
Hi, thank you for calling Applebee's in the Steel Yard featuring online ordering to go. This is Rob. How may I help you?
Hi, I was calling to ask about your hours.
We are open this evening. We're open Sunday through Thursday until midnight, and then Friday and Saturday we're open till 1 o'clock.
Okay, because I'm in a mood. I feel like I've just gotta get in my car and drive, and I'm looking for where I can get to. It's about 7 hours out. What is 7 hours from now? Can I like reach you by then?
Unfortunately not. No, we'll be closed by then.
Do you ever just get like this urge to just go drive, like just see where you're gonna end up?
Sure.
And I'm feeling that right now, and I'm like, I just want a good meal once I get there.
This Applebee's guy thinks that this is a
Anyway,
suicide
it's probably
call.
a weird question, man. I don't mean to put you on the spot or anything, but it's how I'm feeling today. You know what I
No
mean?
worries. I understand. It's one of those days. Yeah, well...
You ever done that?
We'll be closed in 7 hours. I have. But I gotta get back to running the restaurant.
Where did you go?
Where did I go? To Tennessee from Cleveland. Yeah.
Was it the best time of your life?
I can't say it was, but I gotta go. Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Have a good night.
Bye. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my god,
my
that
skin
was
is
so
crawling.
good. I want to have my own experience calling Applebee's and getting this spiritual talk.
Thank you for calling Coral's Applebee's. Now featuring cards.
So, hi. I have a really, a tough question. So, I'm coming from Naples, Florida. My kids were standing in cars Passover weekend, and I'm really stressed out because I have to answer, the 4 questions, that whole thing. I just got in my car, my Honda sedan, and I just drove. And I just drove and I didn't look back. And I'm really, really nervous because I'm all the way in northern Florida right now, just in the panhandle. I'm approaching Louisiana, and I really need to turn around, but I just can't. I just can't. I'm planning on coming to Iowa. I just really need to escape. And right now, my father, my husband, they're home right now. I just don't know what to do. I'm really nervous about this Passover.
Okay.
So what are your hours?
From Monday through Thursday, we are open until 11. So tonight we're open until 11.
Jesus Christ. Eli, you can't laugh.
I know.
You gotta commit to the role.
Oh my god. That was so good though. Oh my god. Oh, I was shaking. That was
my husband, my father's coming home.
Oh god.
my husband, my father.
They'll be home soon. They'll be wondering where I am. Where did she go? The children are just laying on their bags, drowning in their own spit up. Oh, bless Applebee's.
What were we doing? We were answering a question.
Yeah, go to Applebee's. That's the real answer. Call Applebee's.
Let me try to focus. Okay, what would I do? What would I do in this situation? First thing, you're going to definitely want this woman to come because she's going to take so much pressure off of you. She's also going to add a little bit of pressure because your boss wants you two to get it on. Now the problem is this woman. We've gotten rid of the Manish Tana problem. What if she's a hot babe?
It sounds like whether or not she's a hot babe, the caller's just not into her.
Okay. That's fair. I wish we had a name so I could acknowledge him on a personal level. I'm going to call him Ishmael.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, Ishmael. Go on Craigslist, put an ad out for a little Jewish kid. You're going to, like a big brother, big sister, but for Jewish kids. And you're going to say that you're going to bring this kid to his first... Is it Seder? His first Seder. But obviously you're going to want to make sure this kid is a legit Jewish child so that he needs to know all the questions.
Looking for fresh out of Hebrew school Jewish child.
M for M. Send your ASL.
So I think that's a legitimate answer. And then you tell your boss, my nephew's in town. Is it cool if he comes? Bring this little kid. He then is the youngest person at the Seder. Don't have to invite that lady. Tell your boss up front that you're not interested, so he won't invite her. But it doesn't matter now because you have a child with you who's going to recite the Manishtana. All pressure is off, and you probably only have to spend like $50 to the parent of that kid to rent their child.
Such a cheap solution for a potentially expensive problem, which could result in marriage. In addition, like, I don't know if you want to tell your boss I'm not into her, because your boss seems to have sold himself this bill of goods as to how compatible you'll be. He's playing matchmaker. I don't know if he would take that so well. So what you need to do also is set up another Craigslist ad
for a date.
For her.
For her to be somewhere completely different that day.
A treasure hunt of sorts.
What do Jewish ladies like?
Coffee, Buddha, I don't know. Guilt.
Maybe like an application to Harvard.
Dill pickles. What lady doesn't like dill pickles, though?
I feel bad for excluding her. Let her come. Let her come to the Seder. Maybe when she takes off her glasses and whips her hair back and forth in slow motion, you'll see the true beauty beneath.
You realized you loved her all along. And then you kick that kid to the curb.
Yeah, he's done.
Adios, little Donnie.
You were talking about adopting a kid.
Not adopting, just renting.
Why not have your own child?
You can't do that. There's not enough time.
Conceive a child and then have this unborn fetus. You're like, he's the youngest person in this room. We have to do this. Put a microphone into your future. Well, I guess she doesn't have to be your wife, but your baby mama.
Your hatchery. So she's not pregnant yet. You're just assuming that your sperms are finding that egg. These sperms are working so hard to find the egg, and now you're making them read questions.
No, like National Geographic, and there's like a herd of gazelles, and then there's that one cheetah, right? So in this case, the sperm are the gazelles, and the cheetah is our GoPro microphone that's going to be inserted into this woman's vagina so that we can interview our future to be conceived child, in which he can answer and ask the 4 questions.
The sperm answer is not helping at all.
I don't think so. Actually, you know what? This is a Jewish way of bullying people into having children. I just realized.
Either you do it or you have a kid. You sing the questions or you finally have a kid.
So here's the answer to your question. Applebee's, semen, and renting a child from Craigslist. In that order.
In that order. We have another question.
Let's get to it.
But I feel bad about this one because they sent it March 27th and it's about Easter, which came and went like a flash. But I think this question, if we set aside the Easter part of it, it's an actual question that I think we could probably help with. So Anonymous wants to know, with Easter this weekend, I am tasked with cooking a dish that is vegetarian and actually good. Easter aside, okay, good. What dishes do you take to family holidays that I can easily make? Also, how long do you spend with your family before you take shelter in the bathroom for a little cell phone me time?
3 words, 3 bean salad.
I have 3 words for you.
3 words.
Little baby quiches. Plain white bread. Salted pretzel rods.
Saltine crackers.
Twice baked potato.
Is it bad that the first 3 words that come to my mind are eat my ass? That's not even.
Soggy, pale ham. That isn't meat still, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Sauteed broccoli cake.
Yum. I'd eat that.
I would try it.
Melting ice cubes.
Spanish rice fiesta.
Yum.
Meatless meat pie.
Gross.
Savory Jewish bread.
Yeah.
Like a challah.
Vegetable salad.
Warm green peas.
Warm green peas.
Raw goat's milk.
Sourdough bread.
Yeah, 3 words.
Yes.
3 words.
Sour goat's milk. Achy breaky heart. Hot buttered rum.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
In a bag.
In a bag.
Wine box bladder. Loose cheese slices. Heinz tomato ketchup.
Ferrero Rocher platter. I like how this game has just come out of it. Like, it's not part of the question at all. Like, could you please give me 3-word food items?
Just 1 carrot and 2 peas. Here's a vegetarian meal to bring. 3 words. Meat, because funny. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this week on We Are Rhonda.
I have a favor to ask. Anybody who's listening to this regularly, who hasn't already rated us or left a review, you don't have to leave a review, but ratings really help us. So just like click however many stars you think we deserve.
Can we get serious here?
Let's get really
for pennies
serious.
a day. For pennies on the dime, you can help 3 starving individuals succeed in their careers. So please, if you have the time, you don't have to leave us 3 pennies, but we eat up those ratings. Please help us. Stop by on our podcast app. Stop by on our website. Leave us a question. Call our number. What's our number? What's our our number 515-957-1796. Call us and leave us a voicemail.
Some comfort.
And ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Guild.
You can reach us at 515-957-1796, boy. The way that you can tell us if you are enjoying it is to leave us a review, leave us a rating. It's super helpful, and we love you for it. And we love you regardless. You're our little babies, and we love you. We just want you to be happy, and we want to make you happy.
Please take the number, store it in your phone, and just call it, abuse it. Like, if you taste a croissant that is probably the best thing you've ever tasted, call us and tell us that. We will play it.
We would love to hear that.
Graffiti the number, pass it around, but mostly, if you just want to talk and be heard, send us a message.
We will hear it. 515-957-1796.
Thank you for listening to the We Are Rhonda.
I'm
in
an
the
asshole.
outro.
Okay, bye.